Hello everyone, this is Teresa from Angelic Blue. How are you? Welcome to this video, and this video is a free love reading for a person who wants to be known as tea, as in the hot beverage, TEA. So just so we can confirm it is that person, because I know that I get people giving me nicknames and initials and I don't want any confusion. So this person wants to be known as TEA. I'm going with that. So, how did this person get a love reading? This person contacted me, gave me a summation of the relationship that they're in, and I'm now giving a love reading for this person. I'm not mentioning the partner's name. You can mention it in the email, but I don't mention it in the reading because I'm trying to use discretion, and it's really a way for me to assist my followers and my clients without being revealed. So that's why I say to people, give me a nickname, give me a code name. You don't have to give me your first name in order to be on the video. So this one's for you, T. All right, let's see what the cards have for you. All right, so a love reading, and it'll be a 3-card reading unless a card flies out. What did I just say? Two cards have flown out. Okay, I'll take those. So please, and this is only exclusive for my YouTube followers. So if you'd like to have your own free love reading from me, all you need to do is contact me. You can email me info@angelicblue.com.au. You need to be a subscriber to my YouTube channel, and I select a random email or a direct message. If I get a direct message from any of my other platforms, I have to think about Instagram, TikTok, I've got YouTube, private Facebook page, and LinkedIn. So if you contact me via any of my social media platforms, or you can email me, and also you need to be a subscriber to my channel. And then you get a free love reading. So this love reading is for T. Feels weird saying that, but I've got to go with what the client wants. It's funny because recently I've heard a lot of expressions, people say, what's the tea? As in, what's the goss and what's the news? So maybe that's what's connected to this person. I don't know. But anyway, that's their business. I'm just following instructions. Oops. All right, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh. All right, T. The first card that came out is in the reverse, and it says, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So I feel like your current situation is, which is I'm assuming why you've contacted me, is you're probably feeling a bit of doubt, a bit of hesitation, concern about your love life and about your current situation. And it says here to remain positive and think positively, but maybe you've been thinking negatively. Maybe your ego has come to play rather than listening to your intuition. So I feel that instead of being negative and pessimistic, you need to be optimistic and think positive. So that mind shift might actually change the trajectory of this relationship, whether it's already a connection or whether it's you're with this person, or whether you're thinking about it, or whether it's sort of on the edge. So that's the first card. The second card says children. Now, maybe you both have children, maybe only one of you have children, maybe you're thinking about having children with this person. But the other time, I think that if there are no children involved, sometimes it's our inner child that needs healing, that needs nourishment, that needs that comfort and that reassurance. And it says here, your love life is being affected by children. So I think the person that I did this for before got a similar card as well. And I just feel like, because then I remembered there's pets, dogs. So maybe you have fur babies, and maybe the fur babies are affecting your relationship. Maybe, maybe they have your partner has I was going to say a horse. Maybe they have a dog or a cat or something that, and maybe you don't, or vice versa, or you both do, and maybe the animals don't get along, or they do. It's, you've got to think about your situation, but I feel like children are affecting the relationship. Maybe the relationship is not progressing forward because maybe the other person has children and doesn't want this relationship to affect their children and their well-being. Not that you're a bad person, but having a new person in that person's life, their parents' life, may affect them mentally and emotionally, and maybe that's what's affecting the relationship. And it's probably why you're feeling a bit pessimistic, because you're thinking, well, obviously they're going to choose their child over you, in the sense of, they've got to be a parent to their child, and you're doubting your connection. And then it says healing family issues. So what does it say here? Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So maybe there's something in it that maybe there are also issues that you have that affect your relationship because of the relationship you have with your parents. Maybe you were brought up very strict or very religious or very, with certain morals and standards, and maybe you having to cross over, like maybe this, because what I'm assuming is this person does have children and they are maybe separated or divorced, and maybe you're reluctant to be with someone that has children, who's divorced, who's separated, and it sort of maybe goes against what you've been brought up with. But I feel that by forgiving your parents, I feel that means you need to forgive. That's what they were brought up with. That's what they brought you up with, and that's their mentality. And you need to forgive because they did the best they can to bring you up. And I feel that that they've carried on those thoughts and those morals and those feelings because that's all they knew. And so you need to forgive them for sort of teaching you and conditioning you in that way. But, we understand that, life is not black and white. Sometimes people, get married very young or enter a relationship very young, and, they may be in their late teens, like 18, 19, maybe their early 20s. And then by the time they settle down and have a family, and then they realize that the person that they're with really isn't for them. And it's sort of like too late in a way. That's the mentality and the conditioning that we were brought up with. But I feel like on a spiritual level, you're meant to meet people, and that person that you're with, that your partner was with, maybe suited them and benefited them for this time, but they've served their purpose. And on a spiritual level, their lessons are learnt, and they need to move on. By staying on, they are actually making their life worse and not able to progress to their highest good. And so you need to forgive your parents for thinking that once you're married, you can't be divorced. And I'm not encouraging divorce by any means at all. But some situations really, if you think about how miserable or how horrible some marriages are, and some marriages are for convenience, then really that's against the law of marriage. But anyway, that's another story. So that's that. And the two cards that flew out, we've got past life relationship. So you're probably drawn to this person because you have this past life connection. This is the first card that flew out. And I feel like that's why it's a very magnetic connection. And you feel, it says here, you have known each other before. And that's what pulls you to that person. So you've got this tug of war. You've got morally, should I? You've got, this conditioning. Should I shouldn't. It's forbidden. I shouldn't. But then you've got this spiritual side that's saying, you've known each other before, and now that you've met again, you want to be with this person and you want to connect and you want to build a relationship and a connection and a family with children and maybe pets, and you're finding it very difficult. And then it says, pay attention to red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So the red flags doesn't necessarily mean from that person, but it could be situations around that person that may cause these red flags. And maybe an ex or, their children causing maybe issues, maybe their work. Could be something that's causing issues. Just be aware of these red flags. And follow your intuition, follow your guides, because at the end of the day, that's what's going to allow you to achieve to your highest good. And sometimes, because we're so conditioned to feel and think one way, we think we're doing the wrong thing, but really for our highest good, we need to follow our guide, our intuition, and it may go against what we've been brought up with. And I feel like that's why we need to forgive our parents. So the main three cards are you need to remain optimistic and be positive, and, work around the children and the pets, whichever it may be, maybe both, maybe they have a couple of children, maybe they've got a couple of pets. It's up, each, I don't know your situation. So work around it. And also, as I said, forgive your parents. So I hope that has helped you, T. Congratulations again on getting the free reading. If you feel that this reading applies to you as well, then it does. So if you feel that any elements of this reading applies to you and your situation, then the universe is, sending you this as a little gift for you too. Now, if you'd liked your own free reading, for your free love reading, contact me via my email, info@angelicblue.com.au. Otherwise, I do live sessions, usually on a Wednesday night, 8 p.m. on Instagram, 9 p.m. on YouTube. This free love readings are exclusively for YouTube only. So you need to be a subscriber as well. So I look forward to connecting with you. Any further information, go to my platforms, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, and a private Facebook page. And it's all Angelic Blue, and that's my logo. So thank you so much. Look forward to connecting with you again, and love and light to you all, and look out for my upcoming videos. Bye.